Hi, everybody. Deb again. I just wanted to share with you that last weekend I went to my very first AA conference ever, and it was, for lack of a better word, it was amazing. It was inspiring, it was emotional, it was long, it was tiring, but I came out of it just so invigorated and just raring to go. It was a journey through the 12 steps, and each speaker told their story with a particular spin on the step that they were assigned. So we had two speakers Friday, five speakers Saturday, and two speakers on Sunday morning. And I'm so glad that I bought the audio recording because I literally could not take notes fast enough. Um, and process and hear all at the same time. So I'm really, really looking forward to re-listening to those and adding some of those quotes to the shorts that I post every day. You've seen a couple of those this week, as I've been trying to find time to make my reaction video. So yeah, it was down in Saratoga Springs, and it was held at the Embassy Suites. And I went down for the weekend, stayed there with my partner and my cat. And it's such a nice little town to walk around, and there's tons of shops and tons of restaurants. Um, I will say that while the businesses located like adjacent to the Embassy Suites totally make sense for a conference center or a hotel. You know, they had a 24-hour CVS pharmacy there that was fully stocked for anybody traveling. There were a couple of restaurants in the plaza. There was also a liquor store. Yeah. So when I used to travel professionally for conferences, the money has since dried up for that pretty much. The first thing I would do after I checked into my hotel room would be to go find a liquor store. So I had something in my room ready to go from when I got back from the day. And so as a traveler, in my old life, I would be super thrilled to see one right there in close proximity, just ready for me to go get my supply and get myself set up. As somebody in AA, however, I have to say that when I went outside, like during the smoking breaks, I'd go out and puff on a cigar and talk to the other smokers. I was literally looking at a liquor store, and I have to tell you, I got some pretty interesting ideas while I was looking at that thing. Like, oh, I could just take my badge off and go inside there and pick up something small to take home, in case I need it, in case I need it for an emergency. Just those kind of weird thoughts. And I've been past liquor stores, didn't really pay too much attention to them here at home when I'm out running my errands. And I don't know. I don't know if it was just the AA message surrounding me and just feeling like I'm here because I can't drink, kind of made me more receptive to seeing that liquor store and to get these ideas in my head. I don't know if it's crossing the year line. I'm a week away from 14 months. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a combination of a number of things. People tell me the cravings and the idea of drinking doesn't go away. It will lessen with time, but that was definitely something I experienced down at my first conference. Let's see what else. Uh, there were about 150 people there, which is a lot of people. It was a lot of energy, and I know negative energy can be incredibly draining, but I have to tell you, positive energy and trying to focus and just be present for every second of those presentations was exhausting as well. I was very happy to just get in bed every night, and my cat slept at my shoulder, and it was a really cool experience. So if you have the opportunity to go to an AA conference, I strongly suggest you do. I think there's a lot of benefit in it. If you are feeling a little uh, set in routines or want to hear a different kind of message than what you might normally hear at your normal meetings, your in-person meetings, or if you're accustomed to only doing online meetings, this is a really cool way to just feel yourself immersed in the fellowship and the message of AA. People were really friendly. Um, I sat down for lunch one day. I was by myself on Saturday, and a group of women came over and said, "You should come sit with us." So I met some women that I wouldn't have met normally. So that was really neat. Um, I met the other note takers. That was fun. Made friends with the tapers, the people who recorded the sessions, because I was sitting kind of in the back corner near them, and super fun guys. And I know it was a really kind of quick synopsis. I guess the long and short of my message here is if you have an opportunity to go to an AA conference, I strongly suggest you do so. It was a really inexpensive registration fee. It was $35, and people had the option to donate a registration to someone who may not be able to afford to register for the conference. So that was nice that there were scholarships available for people to go who might not have been able to go otherwise. Some women from the group I go to on Saturday afternoons carpool down to save expenses and shared a room. So there are ways to make the conference doable for you. There were people local who were driving in and out each day, and it was a really great mixture of sobriety years, of birth years, of perspectives, of regions, and a good mix of men and women, ability and disabled. It was, or abled and disabled, I should say, physically. Um, and yeah, I would strongly recommend going to an AA conference if you have the opportunity. When we begin traveling, conferences might be harder to find because I won't be in one particular home group to really learn about these things. But there is this magical thing called the internet, and I can find out about things well in advance if I know where I'm going and I have time to do my research. So I'm hoping to catch a lot more AA conferences in my future. I really hope that you do as well. I am going to sign off now. It's probably rambling, but sorry. I'm not accustomed to making these types of videos yet. So go to an AA conference, and I hope to see you one at some day. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.